Things like this usually don't happen in a community like ours. It's very tragic.
Investigators release autopsy reports today for 8 members of an Ohio family killed execution style.
We begin tonight with a deadline that has passed for the mother of 2 missing children from Rexburg.
Week since she disappeared, there's still no sign of 23-year-old Kada Scott. Philadelphia police continue to investigate as family members, friends, and the community are desperate for answers.
Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Amanda and we talk about all things true crime related. Today we are going to be talking about Kada Scott, a 23-year-old woman who's been missing since October 4th out of Philadelphia. This case is ongoing and changing fast, so as new details come out, I'll be sure to keep you guys updated as soon as I can. Before we dive in though, I just want to say everyone that we discuss in this case is innocent until proven guilty and all crimes are allegations. I am no expert in this case or any of the other cases that I cover on my channel, just someone who's here to go over what we know so far and keep the focus on the facts. If I missed something though, please feel free to reach out to me or post in the comments below. Before we get started, please take a moment to like this video and share with a friend. This case is time critical and Kada's family is begging for answers about what happened to their daughter. There's also a GoFundMe that the family set up. I'll go ahead and link that below if you're able to and interested in helping. So let's talk about who Kada is, not just the headlines, but the person. Kada was born and raised in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania to Keon Scott and Kim Matthews. She's the oldest of 2 children. Her father described her as creative, someone who loves fashion. She even designed her own clothing line in the past. She graduated from Penn State in 2023, where she studied communications, and just recently she began participating in pageants. This past summer, she competed in Miss USA. She told her dad afterward that she loved the experience and wanted to do it again. At the time that she disappeared, Kada was living with her mother in Philadelphia. Her father would tell Dateline that on the evening that she disappeared on October 4th, Kada would go to dinner with friends, something casual, and she would arrive back home at around 9:45 p.m. When she got back, she would ask her mother to borrow her car and leave just before her 10 p.m. shift, which was supposed to end at 6 a.m. on October 5th. The next morning, Kim would call Kevin asking if he's heard from her. She thought it was strange that Kada's shift ended hours ago and she still hadn't made it home. They both tried calling her but got no answer, and this was not like Kada. Her phone going straight to voicemail, being completely off, not like her at all. And I think a lot of us can relate to this. While some of us do have calls go to voicemail often, they often don't go straight to voicemail. Kim would call the terrace at Chestnut Hill where Kada was working and was told that Kada left her shift early around 10:30 p.m. and this was the last time that anyone saw her. Later that evening on October 5th, Kada's mother reported her missing. The next day, Philadelphia police began searching the area near Kada's workplace. They did not find anything significant other than the fact that her mother's car was still parked outside. Kevin said that Kada's iPad, iPhone, Apple Watch were all missing, so wherever she went and whatever happened, she took those with her. Police found out on the night of October 4th, Kada showed up to her overnight shift at the Terrace at Chestnut Hill, a senior living facility in Philadelphia, around 10 p.m. But, like I said, she wasn't there long, reportedly only about 20 minutes before she left the campus. Investigators confirmed there were no surveillance cameras in the parking lot, which made it difficult to see how or when she may have left that night. Investigators with the Philadelphia Police Department carried out extensive search warrants in the area of Kada's vehicle. They conducted interviews with those close to Kada, and they learned that she actually had told friends and family she was being harassed by an unknown individual before she went missing. By October 8th, during a press conference, police said they were continuing to interview friends and family, those closest to her, ongoing process obviously, and they were analyzing her cell phone data. They noted since her disappearance there had been no cell phone activity and no posts or messages from Kada on any of her social media accounts. According to a local news station, police executed a search warrant at the home of a 5500 block of Belmore Terrace in Philadelphia last Thursday night, though it's unclear if anything was found. On October 10th, the search for Kada led police to Albury in East Germantown, about 3 miles from where she was last seen.
Investigators tell Fox 29 the last place they could trace her phone before it went off was the Albury Arboretum, which led to a thorough search all day Friday, but they did not find significant evidence.
Go ahead and show an overlay of them searching the area. It looks like drone footage of them just clearing the area. Normally I try not to put active crime scenes is what it looks like, but police indicated that they found nothing there, which is why I thought including it would be good for context. Police team, like I said, searched the area but did not uncover any evidence. From what I saw, around the same time, the FBI and Philadelphia homicide detectives joined the investigation. However, investigators were quick to emphasize that the involvement of the homicide detectives doesn't automatically mean the worst. According to them, they are the most experienced detectives and have the most resources. They are still treating this as a missing person investigation. On October 15th, there was finally a major development in the search for Kada Scott. Authorities announced that 21-year-old Keon King had been charged with kidnapping in connection with Kada's disappearance. The press conference started with police asking for the public's help locating King's vehicle, a metallic gold 1999 Toyota Camry with heavy front end damage and a Pennsylvania license plate. Authorities said the vehicle had been spotted in several neighborhoods across Philadelphia, mentioning sightings in Mount Airy, Center City, Grace Ferry, and Southwest Philadelphia, meaning the car could have been anywhere, possibly even outside of the city. During the same press conference, police said that they believe King was the last person to have seen Kada sometime during the evening hours of October 4th. They explained that Kada had been working, like I said, for maybe 20 minutes before she left, and investigators believe that she and King had been communicating, though they're unsure of the nature of their relationship and how long they'd known each other. Officials detailed the charges against him: kidnapping, recklessly endangering another person, and use of a communication faculty, meaning his cell phone. The deputy commissioner also shared that King has a pattern of this kind of behavior. He had previously been arrested earlier this year for kidnapping another female acquaintance, but this case was dismissed as the female failed to appear in court twice.
Does the case appear before a judge that it's then withdrawn? I mean, how many times does this matter come before a judge and the decision then gets made as withdrawn?
It depends. In this specific case, what I could tell you is that after the first listing, when the victim failed to appear, the case was marked what I'll call must be tried, which is a little bit of a court lingo, but basically saying if it's not tried by the next listing, it'll either be dismissed or withdrawn. It was marked that way after the first listing when she didn't appear in court, and then at the second listing, when again we didn't have the witness or the victim in court, it was at that point withdrawn given the previous marking.
Police emphasize that although King is in custody now, there's still a lot of work that needs to be done. They are treating this case as if Kada is alive and that their number one priority is locating her. And that's exactly why I wanted to cover this case today, help keep her story visible. As of now, police are still working to determine how King and Kada first met, but they do believe the two came in contact just days before her disappearance. Once these charges move forward, King will be facing 2 open kidnapping charges, both expected to have preliminary hearings in the coming months. That same afternoon, a search team flooded the area of Ada Lewis Middle School, a campus in East Mount Airy. Officials said that they found evidence outside the school that links Kada Scott to the area, although they have not revealed exactly what they recovered. Then, around 3 p.m., another tip came in, leading investigators to a vehicle connected to Kada's disappearance. That car, that metallic gold 1999 Toyota Camry, was found parked in the East Falls section of Philadelphia.
Right now, a car connected to the disappearance of 23-year-old Kada Scott has been located in Philadelphia's East Falls neighborhood.
Chopper 6 is live over the Gypsy Lane condos in East Falls, where the 1999 gold Toyota Camry was found this afternoon. It was just this morning that police said they were searching for that car as part of the investigation.
The car, which had heavy front end damage and highly tinted windows, was towed from the apartment complex where it had been sitting. An investigator said that once a warrant was approved, it would be searched. They also learned that the Camry was listed on Facebook Marketplace about 3 weeks earlier and had reportedly been in that apartment complex for at least 5 days. Officials say it was the public's help that ultimately led them to both the school and the vehicle, and these tips have been critical in moving forward with the case. As the search moves well into the second week, Kada's family is anxious for answers, and they are pleading for anyone who may know anything to come forward. Like I said, they started the GoFundMe, with all the money raised going towards a reward for credible information that could help bring Kada home. Her father said it best, quote, "You never know what little, small, minuscule information may apply to the big picture, the puzzle that might get Kada home. So whatever you think may help, call and report it to the police department," end quote. If you have any information at all, please reach out. You can text or call the Philadelphia Police Department at 215-686-TIPS, or there's a link that I'll post in the comments where you can submit a tip anonymously online. Every share, every call, every tip, it all helps. Let's bring Kada Scott home. But that's all I have today. So if you could please, like I said, like the video, subscribe to the channel. And until next time, stay safe out there. The world's an ugly place.